What's going on, guys? It's Thursday and I'm back to help you win another Forza Horizon 5 trial event. This week we are ending Series 22 and the finale trial event for this series Upgrade Heroes. It's called Tune It Up GT86 versus BRZ. It is a road racing event for either the Toyota 86 or the Subaru BRZ Tuned to A spec. Both these cars in real life are pretty much identical. There's very small differences between the two. They were made collectively between Subaru and Toyota from what I understand, and in the game I imagine most of the parts and pieces are going to be very similar, and what you can do upgrade path wise is going to be very similar as well. I decided to go with the 2013 Toyota 86, and the tune I made for it I will show it on screen right now. It is called A800 Road Racing. I'll also show the share code. I remember when this car first launched in the States as the Scion FRS, I thought it was just an awesome car, an affordable sports car with a boxer engine. I thought it was really cool. Very good looking car. I still think this is the best looking of the 86 cars, the best generation. That's open for debate though. My sister-in-law actually had one for a while, so I got to see one quite frequently. But what I did to the car, I did the 2.0 liter flat 4 turbo engine swap, which this car already has a 2 liter flat 4 I believe by default. So you could definitely just use the stock one and add a turbo and it'd be essentially the same. You can get a little bit more power that way, but the car is going to be heavier, and for me it just doesn't handle quite as well. So I just decided to do this as a full swap. I did use the anti-lag turbo system as well, help it get a little bit more get up and go, and the lower RPMs you take off a little bit better. I upgraded the driveline. I put a 7-speed race transmission on it. I used the Forza Horizon race tires, I believe, for the first time. I don't usually use those. I usually use the regular semi-slicks or the full slicks, but I decided to put the Forza ones on. It says it has better handling characteristics than the regular semi-slick racing tires, which I don't think they really do. But I threw them on there anyway, just for the heck of it. Front and rear aero, race springs, race anti-roll bars. I don't think what else I did to it. It might be all. Let's see, what's exhaust I use? I think it's only one. I used a sport exhaust. Other than that, that's all I did to it. And then from there I kind of just threw my tune at it and kind of tried to make it as balanced as it possibly could be. Well, in race 2 especially, the car seems to be a little skittish on the first lap. It's like the tires are cold. I'm not playing with tire wear, so I'm not really sure how that'd even be a thing, but it's kind of the sensation you get. So you might slide around a little bit at first. You actually see me take a pretty heavy slide into a wall in the first lap, but once you get the first lap out of the way on both the races you probably will have to do, it's going to be fine. You're probably going to get comfortable in the car. It's pretty easy to drive. It's not the fastest car in the world, but it does handle pretty well. It does like to get a little slidey the way I have the differential tuned, but it's definitely easy to control for the most part. I had to do this trial event 3 different times because the first time my entire team was just slamming straight into the wall, slamming everybody else into the wall, and it's just annoying. And then race 2, there was one guy who was just wall riding the entire time. So race 3 I kind of got lucky, or the attempt 3 I should say, I got lucky. I started first in both of the races, so that definitely helped. I was able to kind of get out in front, stay out in front, and stay out of the chaos. So definitely going to work to your advantage the higher up you start. I imagine if you start in the back, you're going to have to just dodge everybody, dodge the AI, and dodge your kamikaze teammates. So but overall, those cars, it's very balanced. I think it's very suited for this challenge. Again, you could do different engine configurations to get more power, whatever you prefer. You could use a stock one, or you could put a V8 in there, whatever you want to do. I just decided to go with the 2 liter inline 4 turbo swap with the anti-lag feature, and it works pretty well for me. Leave a like on the video if I help you out. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. And comment down below how your trial event went, what kind of car you decided to go with, what kind of tune you decided to go with, and how it worked out for you. I'd love to hear about that down below. I'll see you guys next week for another trial event.